A warm and cheerful good morning to all. We are celebrating National Youth Day, and I, Tanya Kumari of Class 12 Commerce A, would like to share my ideas on this day. National Youth Day is also known as Vivekanand Jayanti and is celebrated every year in India on 12th January since 1985. This year, Puducherry has been handpicked by the Prime Minister to host the 25th National Youth Festival organized as part of Azadi Ki Amrit Mahotsav, marking the 75th year of independence. The 25th National Youth Festival is going to be held in Puducherry from 12th to 16 January 2022. The purpose of Youth Day is to highlight the issues that are affecting the youth and also to attain the attention of national and international community to resolve these issues. This special day also admires the role of young people in the development of society and technology. National Youth Day reminds us with that we must always value the young energy of the country because they will make the future. In 1998, the World Conference of Ministers responsible for youth recommended this day for the UN. The UN aims to engage young people in promoting peace and brotherhood. In respect to acknowledge the services of Swami Vivekanand for youth, India declared the date of 12th January for the celebration of this day after the birthday of Swami Vivekanand. Through motivations of youngsters and dissemination of Swami Vivekanand's ideal, the primary goal of the event is to contribute to a brighter future for the country. Swamiji's ideas create enthusiasm within the coronary heart of man even in the present day. It isn't simple to place into phrases the characters and beliefs of Swami Vivekanand who confirmed the world a mirror at a really younger age. Some priceless ideas of Swami Vivekananda are: do not be afraid to take dangers. You should win, you lead. And you should lose, you will be able to lead. Arise, awake, and do not stop until the goal is reached. Purity, persistence, and perseverance are all three necessities for fulfillment. However, above all is love. Last but not the least, to the heroes of tomorrow, to the energies that will define the future. Wishing you a very warm and happy National Youth Day. Thank you.
You have to grow from the inside out. None can teach you, none can make you spiritual. There is no other teacher but your own soul. These inspirational messages were given by Swami Vivekanand for each individual. A warm and hearty good morning to all. I am Archika Bhadani of 11 Commerce B and I am here to speak on National Youth Day. Every year, 12th of January is celebrated as National Youth Day to commemorate the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekanand, one of India's greatest spiritual and social leaders. He saw hope for the future in every child and believed that with muscles of iron and nerves of steel, they could bring about social change. Swami himself personified the eternal energy of the youth and the restless westward truth. Vivekanand believed that man is potentially divine and that if we want to serve God, we can do it by serving the people around us. He always laid great emphasis on social service. Swami Vivekanand gave significant importance to education as he felt that education can play a major role in building character of an individual. He focused on the objective of forming ideas and voicing opinions that the youth have so that they could face their difficulties. He wanted to achieve peace and stability for India through knowledge and education. He believed that if you have an idea and want to implement it in life, you need to feel the idea every day and work on it, leaving everything behind, focusing primarily on it. Swami Vivekanand worked very hard for the empowerment of the youth, as it was his belief that a youth who is true, selfless and self-motivated can bring a major change in life of his and others. In the year 1984, the government of India announced the announced that the birth date of Swami Vivekananda will be celebrated as National Youth Day, and thus the first National Youth Day was marked in the year 1985. National Youth Day not only honors a great spiritual leader but inspires young people too. It is an eventful day, and in different states, National Youth Day is recognized through a plethora of activities. For instance, in Uttar Pradesh, Mission Bharatiyam plans a 2-day event on a major scale to promote youth of India. The event is famously called Basti Yuva Mahotsav. Various government entities and non-profit organizations participate and be a part of this grand event. There is another event called the National Youth Festival, where people from all over India gather and participate in cultural and educational activities to promote unity and innovation among them. Various programs such as dancing, music and thought-provoking events are conducted on National Youth Day across various universities in the country. The main objective of National Youth Day and the reason for its observance is to create a platform for the youth and address their problems in various spectrums of life. The teachings of peace and wisdom that Swami Vivekananda followed is inculcated to students by universities, colleges and governmental institutions across India. It is the 21st century era where there is cutthroat competition. The birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda and the way he has lived his life inspires millions of people, not just in India but around the world. In 1893, he was chosen as a spokesperson at the World's Parliament of Religions in Chicago. His speech captivated everyone's attention. The words spoken by him at this conference has immortalized everyone. A newspaper portrayed him as an orator by divine right and undoubtedly the greatest figure of the parliament. Consequently, he was offered to give speeches worldwide. The zeal and wisdom that he poured into millions of minds are still remembered and cherished by everyone. Swami Vivekananda worked very hard for the empowerment of the youth. In the 21st century era, where there is cutthroat competition for youth to make a good career, the life of philosophies of Swami Vivekananda inspires and pushes students to their limit to achieve the impossible. Given the gravity of the impact that Swami Vivekananda and his philosophy had on the peoples of India back then, the teachings have been thoroughly followed for centuries. The teachings of Swami Vivekananda are in tune with the cultural and ethnic backgrounds of India, and hence his philosophy are easily relatable to people across the country. According to Swami Vivekananda, 3 things are necessary to make every man great, thus making every nation great. These 3 conviction of the powers of goodness, absence of jealousy and suspicious, and helping all who are trying to be and do good. The Government of India keeps a new theme for each year on the occasion of National Youth Day. This year, the theme of National Youth Day is "It's All in the Mind." Last but not the least, summing up with Vivekananda's quote that it is your energy, your thought and your karma that will define tomorrow. Happy National Youth Day. Thank you.
Good morning, respected principal ma'am. What did you teach us, my dear friends, seniors and juniors? Myself, Ujjwal Pandey of Standard 11.
A warm and hearty good morning to all. I am Sana Fardoz Khan of 11th Arts. I am here to speak on National